Number 8. Jorogumo. Imagine this. A beautiful woman appears before you, more stunning than Beyoncé, and you think you've just hit the jackpot. But what if I told you that this woman was actually a monstrous spider in disguise, luring you into a deadly trap? Meet Jorogumo, one of Japan's most terrifying mythical shapeshifters. In Japanese folklore, the Jorogumo is a deadly spider that can transform into a stunning woman, capable of charming any unsuspecting man. But this isn't your average love story. Jorogumo weaves her web with silk threads so strong, even Spider-Man would struggle to break free. Think about it. Darwin's bark spider holds the world record for the strongest spiderweb, but comparing that to Jorogumo's web is like pitting a toddler against Mike Tyson in a boxing match. It's just no contest. Once her prey is caught in her unbreakable web, Jorogumo doesn't strike immediately. Instead, she plays the long game, releasing venom that weakens and tortures her victim slowly, ensuring a slow and excruciating end. It's a deadly game of seduction and death that would give anyone nightmares. If you think you can handle it, maybe turn off the lights. Or better yet, keep them on. And remember, if she seems too good to be true, she just might have 8 legs hiding under that dress. Number 7. Gashadokuro. Picture this. You're walking alone at night, and suddenly, a massive skeletal giant looms over you, teeth chattering, its empty eyes fixed on you. Gashadokuro isn't just any skeleton. It's a creature born from anger, pain, and death. And trust me, this bone-chilling figure can make even a grown man pee his pants. Emerging from the tragedies of war, famine, and mass death, Gashadokuro is the manifestation of restless spirits that never received a proper burial. Their rage and sorrow twist together, fusing with their bones to create a giant skeletal monster that roams the night. As they say, an angry man is a hungry man. And this guy, he's hangry on another level. Gashadokuro sneaks up on its victims, gripping them with its bony hands and crushing them like twigs. Even if you've got nerves of steel, hearing its bones clatter in the dark will make you want to run home and hide under your bed. But be warned, once Gashadokuro is on the hunt, there's no escaping, unless you've got 9 lives or a really good invisibility cloak. Number 6. Penanggalan. If you're planning a trip to Malaysia anytime soon, you might want to skip the night tours. Penanggalan, one of the most nightmarish creatures of Malay folklore, might just be lurking in the shadows. By day, Penanggalan is a normal woman, someone you'd pass on the street without a second thought. But by night, she literally loses her head, and her entire body too. Penanggalan was once a mortal who sought eternal youth. She made a deal to become a vegetarian in exchange for beauty. But when she couldn't resist the tempting aroma of meat, she broke the pact. The punishment? Becoming a flying head, dragging her body entrails behind her, in search of her favorite snack, pregnant women and newborns. Yeah, definitely not your typical vampire story. When Penanggalan feeds, she leaves behind a deadly illness as a parting gift, and when she's done, she soaks herself in vinegar to shrink her organs back into her body, leaving her with a permanent sour stench. So if you ever catch a whiff of vinegar in the air at night, you might want to run, fast. Number 5. Lamashtu. Ever had a nightmare that felt too real to shake off? Chances are, Lamashtu was behind it. Known as the Mesopotamian mother of demons, Lamashtu is the embodiment of horror. With a lioness's head, a hairy body, donkey's ears and teeth, and bird-like talons that could give you the deadliest pedicure ever, she's not just a monster. She's a walking, breathing collection of every terrifying animal trait rolled into one horrifying package. Lamashtu isn't just about looks. She has a taste for flesh, particularly that of pregnant women and infants. She snatches babies, poisons them with her deadly milk, and then devours them, leaving nothing but a trail of nightmares behind. Think of her as the worst babysitter ever, one who never leaves and always takes more than she gives. But Lamashtu doesn't work alone. She commands a horde of demons to carry out her wicked deeds, spreading fear and pain wherever she goes. If you ever feel a chill at night or hear an unexplained noise, just remember, you could have Lamashtu and her minions watching. Number 4. Ammit. Think you're safe once you're dead? Not if Ammit has anything to say about it. Known as the Devourer of the Dead in ancient Egyptian mythology, Ammit is a creature you definitely don't want to meet in the afterlife. Part crocodile, part lion, and part hippopotamus, Ammit is the bouncer at the gates of the underworld, and she doesn't just let anyone in. After a person dies, their heart is weighed against the feather of Ma'at to judge their purity. If you're good, you pass into eternal bliss. But if you've been naughty, your heart is tossed to Ammit, who eagerly devours it, erasing your soul from existence. She's not just ending your life, she's making sure you never existed in the first place. It's the ultimate punishment, worse than any detention slip or courtroom sentence you could ever imagine. But as terrifying as Ammit is, the top spot goes to something even darker. Number 3. Typhon. Typhon isn't just any monster. He's the god of all monsters. Imagine a creature so terrifying that even the mighty Greek gods fled in fear. Typhon is described as having hundreds of snake tails, wings that could blot out the sun, and eyes that burned like the hottest fires. And that's just one version of his many horrifying forms. Typhon's ambition? To overthrow Zeus himself and become the king of the gods. But Zeus had other plans, striking Typhon with thunderbolt after thunderbolt until the monstrous creature was buried beneath Mount Etna. Legend says that Typhon's rage still erupts in the form of violent volcanic explosions. So next time you see lava spewing from a volcano, remember, it might just be Typhon throwing a tantrum. Number 2. Hydra. You thought Typhon was bad. Meet his kid, Hydra, the Serpentine Leviathan that terrorized ancient Greece. With multiple heads that could regrow twice as many when cut off, Hydra was practically impossible to kill. Its poisonous breath could wipe out an army. And I guess when you're a monster with that many heads, it would be super difficult to maintain dental hygiene. Living in the lake of Lerna, Hydra was a relentless beast, guarding its lair and striking fear into the hearts of anyone who dared approach. But it wasn't just a mindless monster. It was a living nightmare, capable of raising skeletal armies with its teeth. Hercules, the legendary hero, faced the creature as one of his 12 labors, finally overcoming Hydra by burning each head stump to stop its regeneration. But even then, Hydra's legacy of terror continues to live on in our imaginations. Number 1. Mare. And finally, we come to the most terrifying one of them all, the Mare, the Norse demon that doesn't just haunt your dreams, it becomes them. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, unable to move, feeling a heavy presence on your chest. That's not just sleep paralysis. That's Mare sitting on your chest, manipulating your dreams into a terrifying spectacle you can't wake up from. Scared of spiders? Mare will have them crawling all over you in your dreams. Afraid of drowning? Prepare for an endless plunge into dark, murky waters. This creature is like a personal horror movie director, designing the most unsettling experiences tailored just for you. The Mare's presence is suffocating, a heavy, dark weight that you can't shake off. You're aware of it, and yet you're trapped in a state of paralysis, unable to move, scream, or even wake up. Science now calls this sleep paralysis, but back in the day, Norse villagers believed it was a demon at work. And who's to say they were entirely wrong? After all, some nightmares feel so real that it's hard to believe they're just figments of the mind. So next time you wake up feeling trapped, heart pounding in the dark, it might not just be a bad dream. The Mare could be lurking, watching, and waiting for the next moment you close your eyes. So there you have it, guys. Which one do you think could be lurking in the shadows? Comment below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, YouTube thinks you will like this one next. So click on it.